Greetings, everybody. Welcome along. Yes, Gary's back. His daily blog. Now, where have I been? I haven't been seen on YouTube or Facebook since the 13th of August. Well, I had to go to hospital. I had a severe case of water on the lungs. Finding it very hard to breathe. But I'm 100% better now. But I'm going to have a rant. Yeah, it wouldn't be Gary's daily blog without a rant, would it? Let's just say it won't be about the food, because the food was second to none. Absolutely fantastic. I've had braised lamb, I've had spinach and lentil curries. We've had to put our cat, change the subject, on a lead and a harness because he keeps trying to jump the front door. We've got a nice big bit of board up at the front door. I can't show you because I can't turn the camera around. Yeah. Oh, what have I learned? I've learned that there's good people and bad people in life. I really have. We have certain nurses who will, I wouldn't say drop everything what they're doing at a beck and call to help you, but will fall over backwards to help you. Then there's others who don't like changing the stoma bag, and they'll make it pretty damn known. Whereas, oh yeah, I'll do it in a minute, I'm doing a drug round, and then, oh, I can't do it at the moment because this has happened and that's happened. And when I asked for the bag to be changed, it was empty. Well, you can imagine, it doesn't take long if you've got a bad tummy to fill a bag. And then you're covered in SH1T all over you, your shorts, the bedding. You have to be washed, changed, blah, de, blah, de, blah. And it happened to me in hospital, I must say. Yeah, wasn't very happy at all. If anybody has read my status updates, you'll see that I turned around and said that I had a Fred with me. Fred was a person's name. 94 years old. The poor sod had dementia. Or dementia. He should have been in hospital. He should have been in an institution like a care home that would look after him 100%. Had time for him. I'm not saying that, again, I'm not putting anybody down that don't have enough time in the world to look after their patients. But there's not enough staff to deal with his one-to-one needs. If he'd been in intensive care, completely different matter, because there'd have been one nurse assigned to one patient. Where I had, you had one nurse assigned to 7 people. So you can imagine, poor old Fred, laying in bed, and all you ever heard was, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do it, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. Then he would start to, not cry, but whinge. That's all I can pronounce it as. It was a it went on and on and on. Now, I've got a very complex mind. I tried to talk with him, reason with him, tell him that he's all right, that we're all there for him. But he just kept on and on and on. So I must admit, I was the naughty boy. I lost it a bit, saying to him, for God's sake, we're trying to get some sleep. You know, I mean, as most of you know, I came home yesterday. Oh, that's another bloody story I've got to go into in a minute. But I actually slept for England. Now, I should have been home at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. But because of another muck-up, they couldn't transport me because they didn't have a bariatric stretcher. No, if you weigh over 16 stone, apparently, they can't carry you on a normal stretcher, which is a load of rubbish because I've been on loads of them. Well, yeah, they did come and pick me up. Should have been, to the nurse around, it was quite funny. They can track to see where your ambulance is, apparently. It's probably a bit like Find My iPhone, you know, the old app. Well, what they were doing was very busy. 12 minutes past 7, they should have been to pick me up, more like 20 to 8. And I did say to the bloke, I said, well, what time do you finish? And he said, well, 8 o'clock is meant to be our last job. And as I spoke, they got a job in Petworth, which was miles away, which did make me chuckle. And he said, I'll get you home as quick as I can. Well, I must admit, I've never been in an ambulance so fast. It was like blue lights all the way. 18 minutes for St Richard's to here.
Will you stop?
I'm not mentioning names in case one of his bosses are listening and I get him in trouble. It's like that cat's a bit mental today, isn't it?
Oh, still ready.
Has he still got his lead on?
No, he's just got it off of him. He's just pulled it off for some reason.
He can't pull it off.
He can. He wiggled out of it under the settee.
He's not allowed. Oh dear. I'll be better off back in hospital, I think.
Hello.
Well, I came home and NRS had been out and bought me the newfangled dangled mattress, which is crap. It's the same as the old one, so you can imagine me. I'm moaning at Tracy already because my fat body, as it were, is pushing it all the way down, so it feels like I'm sitting on the floor. The bed won't sit up. Oh, I don't know. My care package has been increased from 1 lot of carers a day to 2 lot of carers a day. Try and help Tracy out a bit. Not me moaning at her, I'm going to moan at me carers, and believe me, if you're listening, girls, I will be moaning. I'm moaning more than I ever did before. So you better bring me plenty of food. Cakes, pies, pasties, all that sort of stuff. All the good stuff. I've lost 2 stone while I've been in hospital. You must be able to see that the 10 chins have gone. Replaced by the beard, but hopefully that'll be gone tomorrow because Sarah won't let me have a beard. Anyway, I'm going to post this now. I don't know what the time is. It's 20 to 10 in the morning on today, which is Friday. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow being Saturday. All right? Whatever you're doing today, have a good one. Love you lots. And I'll talk to you later. And oh yeah, got to say a big thank you to everybody who messaged me, especially Dave Howard, for keeping me going while I was in hospital. All right? Love you lots. Ta-ra.